Like many of you, I've been using GPS navigation on motorcycles for quite some time. When I got my current BMW R1250 GS, it had navigation preparation on it. However, I already owned a Garmin Zumo XT, so I took the BMW navigation Cradle off and installed the Garmin Cradle on it instead. This has worked pretty well, but I find that most of my riding nowadays is within cellular phone range, so I've decided to go ahead and put an Apple CarPlay device. I'm going to install the Carpuride 702BS because it has full BMW Wonder Wheel integration on it, and I want to give it a try. I like the Garmin, I use Basecamp, I'm able to make it work, but I find that I often spend more time fiddling with the maps and routing the route than I would actually riding. And I also like the fact that I can use all my voice commands with my Cardo Freecom 4 with the Carpuride unit. So I'm going to show you how to take off the Garmin XT Cradle and reinstall the BMW Cradle. First I'll remove the Zumo, which I have attached with the Motopumps security device, which I highly recommend. It holds it on there very securely, so nobody can just walk by and pop it off. But you need this special tool that comes with the Motopumps to get it off. And now I can remove the Zumo from its cradle. Here's how the Motopumps security screw works. Basically you have this special screw that just goes in here and prevents you from pushing this down. I'm going to put this back in so I don't lose it. You'll notice the Zumo Cradle only has two connectors. These are just for power, whereas the BMW Cradle has a whole bunch of them. I suspect these are what allows it to read information from the bike's computer as well as operate the Wonder Wheel. So I'm going to be putting this one back on. I had taken great pains to make sure all my wiring to the Zumo Cradle was nice and neat, so now I got to clip it and get these things out. Wire ties are cheap, use a lot of them. One of the problems with the Zumo XT is it has this really big power supply that I had to stuff all the wires inside the cowling. So here's the BMW accessory plug which supplies power to the Zumo. To get this off, you squeeze here and pull it out. The Cradle has 4 Phillips head screws that attach the Motopumps clip to the Zumo mount. So we'll take those off. There we go. Okay, that's off. The rest of the mounting cradle is just held on by a couple of Torx T20 screws and these nuts, but I'm going to put a piece of blue tape over here so they don't decide to fly away on their own. Better to do this than be fishing for them later. And be careful not to scratch the TFT, obviously. Probably turn it now. There we go. And off she comes, right there. So here's the BMW Cradle. As you can see, it has 4 T20 Torx screws, which support the back. And I'll remove those and mount it on the bar. Again, a little piece of blue tape on the back of this plate will keep those little nuts from escaping. And we'll see what we can do to mount the front. Nothing's captive here, don't drop anything. So I'm not going to snug anything down yet because I don't know exactly where this is going to be. So I'm just going to leave it here a little bit loose. But I have 2 connectors that come off the cradle. That one goes to the power. That one's easy. This one, I'm not sure where that one goes. I don't remember taking it off, and it has a cover on it. I guess I'll have to research that a little bit, but I'll go ahead and hook up the other one because I know that works. Okay, here's the BMW nav cradle all reinstalled, and I had to look it up a little bit to see where the cable routed, but I think it's in a good position and the clip is stuffed away underneath like it should be. So now all I need to do is wait until I get my Carpuride unit. I left this a little bit loose so I can reposition this if I need to, and I'm just going to put the cover for the connections back on here. There. So that's about it. It's not very difficult to do, just a few Torx screws and some connectors. Hope you enjoyed the video and give me a like and a thumbs up.